Hey, good morning, everybody. Well, here we are. It is the last Sunday in May of 2026, May 31st to be exact, and it's 10 a.m. and you know what time it is if it's 10 a.m. Pacific in Carpinteria's Studio B9. It's time for the Dennis and Laura Pancake Breakfast Show! Well, how do you like that?
I always enjoy his last
Rough. Yeah, it's just like that last breath.
I know.
We got pancakes on the griddle, we got eggs getting broken, we got bacon in the frying pan. Can't you hear it sizzle? We got OJ, we got syrup, we got butter by the pound. Feels like something's missing, well I wonder where it's at. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Well, I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling kind of groggy. My joints are kind of achy and my brain is kind of foggy. Take a shower and a shave, I'm still feeling kind of mean. But I get out in that kitchen and I grab me up some beans. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. We got pancakes on the griddle. We got eggs all broken. We got bacon in the frying pan. You can hear it sizzle. We got OJ, we got syrup, we got butter by the plant. For those who like it spicy, well, we got pepper plants. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the Dennis and Laura and Dennis Pancake Breakfast Show. Well, all right.
You know what I didn't do this morning?
What did you not do?
I didn't put the links on my anyway, go ahead and do your thing.
Okay. Here we go. Come and get it.
I don't get it. Why don't you greet everybody while I take care of this situation?
Well, hello, everybody. Well, there's Marion, who's saying, good morning, perfect timing. The final sprint in the Giro finished a minute before our show came on. Plus, the sun just came out. Oh, Marion, should I ask? I'm going to have to watch the highlights in an hour from now. And what is she referring to, of course, for those of you who are into the professional cycling? That's the Giro d'Italia, the 21-day bicycle race through what country did they start? Well, it was supposed to be in Italy, but sometimes they start in other countries, and I'm totally blanking out on where they started. Yeah, can't wait to go check that out and find out who won the sprints. Jonas Vingegaard of Denmark and the Visma Lease Bike team won overall. A good 4 minutes ahead of everybody else in that show, or was it 5? Boy, he kind of killed everybody else, but exciting races. I love those bicycle tours, and they're very exciting. We got who else do we have out there? We've got Vicky. Good morning. She's in Henderson, Nevada.
Oh.
Right out there by Las Vegas. So, wow. Good to you. I hope it's not too hot out there, Vicky. And stay away from those one-armed monsters. Is that what they call them? The one-armed bandits. The one-armed bandits, the slot machines, yeah. The one-armed bandits. We used to play out there when they had Borders bookstores. We would do a Las Vegas tour.
Yep. In
the old days when people read books. Robert Parker, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you, Robert, as always. Barbara Jane Davis, good morning. And I think usually Laura would point out, how healthy her African violets are back there,
it's
way
all
back
her
there,
fault.
over Stryker's shoulder. Let's see who else we got. Oh, Marion's watching us and the bicycle race at the same time. Jack watching on YouTube. And B. Pascal Belinda, greetings from Dayton, Ohio.
I didn't know she was going to be here. She told me she wasn't going to be
Sunny, 70-something, and I'm at a 1-year-old's birthday party. Well,
oh, okay.
Please send a rescue St. Bernard with a keg of whiskey. Well, we'll have to get the brandy out of the keg from the St. Bernard and then put in the whiskey. But whatever, alcohol's alcohol. And there's Aaron up there in Concord with the whole Putnam Bluebelt family, I'm sure. And Bulgaria, Marion said, yeah, I couldn't remember Bulgaria off the top of my head. And there's Arturo, who's incognito as Arturo Teo. And then there's Barbara says Jack's fertilizer works great.
Yeah, I made a note of that last time. So.
Jack's fertilizer.
I'm almost done.
So, glad you're all here.
Okay.
Last week we just we
I forgot
didn't do
links.
much. I think we went out for breakfast and that was it. Exciting. Actually, here's what we did last weekend. I read, and I highly recommend it. I'm not just saying this because I know the guy.
I know.
But if you like your detective fiction, like your, get that out of there so you can see the whole title. If you like, let's say your Raymond Chandlers, your Ross McDonald's, your Sue Grafton's.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of, sort of noir, hard-boiled detective fiction, Santa Fe Psychosis is right up your alley. And if you're familiar with the Santa Fe city and environs, up to Taos, down to Albuquerque, west to Los Alamos, and over to is Tucumcari over to the side there, and Abique, and etc. and so on, and that's the book to get. You can get it at Amazon, or if you're in Santa Barbara, any of the local bookstores. You can go to Tecolote Bookstore in Montecito. You can go to Chaucer's Books in Santa Barbara. That's what you can do.
Mesa Books. And
Mesa
I,
Books.
at the same time, read...
You read Peace, Love, and Hate,
which was fantastic.
which is also by Mac Talley, and that one's based in San Francisco. And
So we
different
recognize-
characters, but another kind of hard-boiled detective, kind of a guy who gets in
I almost finished it.
unsuspectingly, winds up amongst all these things.
I think I still have 40 more pages to go, and I just couldn't finish. But anyway, yeah.
Peace, Love, and Hate is good if you're love your 60s. It takes place in 1969 in San Francisco mostly. They go down to Laurel Canyon for a bit, and they go to somewhere else a little north of there.
That Mac Talley's quite a good writer, don't you think?
I love his writing, and I'm not just saying that because I know him. I would buy that book if I knew what it was about and just sitting on the shelf.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up where you left off. Great job, by the way, Dennis, on keeping up with everybody. Let's see, the last person that you saw was... I'm not getting some of the things on here that we're getting up there.
Well, I said Arturo, I think was the last one, and then Barbara. But Mark Alciati. Hello, Mark. Well, you won't see us at Corks and Crown. Complicated thing about that, but which we won't go into. But
we did get tickets to do...
But we are going to see the Mastersons and Maria McKee and James Ingveld at Gold Diggers in Hollywood tonight. And
we both can't believe our luck.
Maria McKee hardly ever plays, and she is, I think, my favorite singer of all time, ever.
Which I used to have kind of doubts about until our recent YouTube fest.
So we're going down to that.
In Santa Monica.
We'll tell you next week all about it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She is sublime.
But I hope you guys have a good gig, Mark.
But it should be good. Should be a good gig over there at Corks and Crowns.
Yeah.
So if you're in Santa Barbara, go to Corks and Crowns. What, about 3 o'clock? Was that when it was supposed to
Yeah,
start?
I think it was at 3. Anyway, and there's John, Emoji John.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, John, it was so great to run into you the other day, and I hope we didn't completely monopolize you at that
at the art opening
with our tutorial. But as always, we enjoy seeing you and hanging out a bit. What are we doing?
We're doing
I remember this song.
Woke up, the sky was gray, got out of bed anyway, picked the paper off the porch, words were running from the rain. Headlines and bylines, the board couldn't understand.
flashback on that when we made that record.
Back in 1997,
And
made
the-
that record called My Little World.
and the recording
That being the
engineer
title track.
didn't want me to play that D chord all the way through the intro, but you, the composer, wanted
He
it.
didn't care.
Oh,
It was some other jackass later on.
oh, it was a jackass later on.
Yeah.
See, my memory is failing me.
Yeah.
Do I know who the jackass is or
Jai Josephs was that jackass.
Oh, that dude? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's very interesting. Anyway, I'm really glad I played that D chord all the way through because, it's like...
Well, you hear it. You would hear like Greg
tot-
Allman do something like
totally.
that. Or
Yeah.
other people. So what we're talking about is at the beginning, if you buy the record to My Little World, or you can listen to it on all the places.
All the places, yeah.
At the beginning of My Little World, I'm doing this. Well, let's demonstrate.
Okay,
Can you-
and
can
I'm
you
playing
get
it
to
on
hold that
organ.
long?
But he wanted me to do...
He wanted you to change. Yeah. So anyway, I don't want to get into the whole.
The weeds, as they say. I think it totally works.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do this song.
Yeah, I think this is a good one to do.
She stood on the rock and sang. She sang and strummed her guitar. On the rock she made her stand. No one else was watching. Her voice cried loud and long, swept by the four winds, carried far across the sky. She stood on the rock and sang. She stood on the rock and sang. She sang and strummed her guitar. The chords filled up the river, flowed like fingers reaching, waving through the stream, streaming to the sea, splashing on the bank. She stood on the rock and sang. Will anybody hear? Will anybody feel? Will anybody see that some things should be sacred? She stood on the rock and sang. She stood on the rock and sang. She sang and strummed her guitar. Every strum became a drum to summon all her people. Rhythm met the land, trembled through the earth, beat into the bones. She stood on the rock and sang. Can you hear? Can you feel? Can you see that everything is sacred? Everything is sacred. She stood on the rock and sang. She stood on the rock and sang. She sang and strummed her guitar on the sacred stone where the earth and the sky and the river asked for safety. Her voice cried loud and long, swept by the four winds, carried far across the sky, rumbling through the ground, carried in the river's current. Stood on the rock and sang. Stood on the rock and sang. Stood on the rock and sang.
That's a great song, dude.
Well, thank you.
It's very emotional. You know, and while we're speaking of the land and the importance of the land, we have opening of the Oak Group show on Wednesday at the Faulkner, and I have 2 piano lessons that day. But as soon as I'm done, I'm going to go over there. I don't know if you can make it from the train, but
I'll try it.
because it's kind of an early show. I think it starts at 4:30.
Arturo, John, when does that show start at
Yeah.
the Faulkner Gallery on Wednesday?
Yeah, it's 4 or 4:30. Kind of getting the jump on first Thursday because it's Wednesday. But I've seen some of the paintings that are going to be shown that day because I'm lucky. And Arturo posted a couple of them, 3 of them yesterday, that he's going to have in it. I feel so fortunate to know 3 painters that have wonderful paintings, new paintings in this show at the Faulkner. I'm excited to go see them, and that'll be cool. Yeah! I got to see Tom Henderson's paintings on his phone. He said I was the first person to see them. I felt very privileged. This is an F, right?
Yep. There's a full moon on the rise. The stars and satellites are twinkling like gems in the sky. I'm looking up from the back of my old truck. It's just the yodeling reptiles and me. I strum my guitar where the doggies roam far, and the jackrabbits run for their lives. The coyotes flee where the dirtbags jump free over the yodeling reptiles and me. The morning's approaching, subdivisions encroaching, needing wide open spaces to park those SUVs. Is it a full moon tonight or a new traffic light? Ask the yodeling reptiles and me. Well, they plowed down another stand of Joshua trees and built a Walmart, a McDonald's, and a Starbucks coffee. There's a full moon tonight. The stars and satellites are twinkling like gems in the sky. I'm looking up from the back of my old truck, just the yodeling reptiles and me. Just the yodeling reptiles and me. Just the yodeling reptiles tonight.
When you put this on the set list, did you realize there's a full moon tonight?
I did not realize it was a full moon tonight.
Talk about your serendipity, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Susan said it was huge, which is interesting because, you know, all these astrological memes that you see, supposedly it's the smallest moon all year. I don't know.
Well, you know,
The
it's
furthest
perspective
away.
against what you're looking at.
Right,
And
it
against the
depends.
landscape and
Right. I didn't see it last night. We got home because we went to the Santa Barbara Literary Journal reading at Tecolote, and then we went out to dinner. And then we came home and we just stayed in and watched the Gong Show.
You know, YouTube, I gotta hand it to YouTube for
Entertainment.
for the anything you ever wanted to ever watch ever.
Yep.
But we, you know, the Gong Show. How many of you raise your hand if you watched the Gong Show? Late 1977.
Unapologetically.
I was in junior high, but we got out at 2 o'clock, and I think the Gong Show was on at 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. So I'd get home, ride my bicycle home from the junior high, and go over, turn on the TV, and there would be Chuck Barris going like, "We'll be back with more stuff." I loved the whole thing. It was such mayhem, craziness, wackiness, and the judges, no raised hands over there. Oh, well, Crystal Gerardo, she's in London. Hello, lovelies. Well, thank you. Now, lovelies makes sense. if
It
she's in
totally
London.
makes sense. Hey, Crystal.
In London.
Darling.
She's patronizing our show from London.
No, I'm beside myself.
Amazing. She's 11 hours ahead of us, so
Our
that's
world
pretty
traveling adopted daughter. We are flattered as heck. Well, anyway, so we watched
several episodes of
endless
the Gong Show last night.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe how hard I was laughing over the most ridiculous things.
Well, that was kind of the fun of it. It was just like they had the stupidest jokes. They
Vicky
had
watched it. Yay!
weirdest stuff.
Just
Oh gosh.
so strange.
And here's my theory about the Gong Show. You know, all of those shows, they used to like record them all in one day.
Really?
Yeah, so you would
my
do
God.
a week in one day.
Oh my goodness.
So, or maybe over 2 days.
Okay.
So you would see the same panel of judges there for a week, and that was usually because they did a week of shows.
Oh,
so they would
okay.
only have those people would be in there.
Oh, okay.
If you watch the Gong Show, as you see, like they'll go through, and as it goes through, like the Friday show, Chuck Barris, the host, had his bow tie, his tuxedos off. He's got his, shirt is unbuttoned. He's got a wacky hat on. He's, it's just
jumping back to play guitar with the band.
He plays guitar with the band. It's just so silly. And then
gosh.
and the host and the guest judges usually are a little looser, by those
or more
those
annoyed,
episodes.
like watching Letterman's
yeah.
face is hilarious.
Yeah. So David Letterman way before he had a show or anything was one of the guest judges, and it's always fun because a lot of times they'll gong somebody and then Chuck Norris will go like, I don't know why they gonged you. Oh, well, why did you gong them? They go like, I don't know, or they'll just say make something. But David Letterman almost always has like at least a sentence long.
Oh yeah,
quip.
like really quip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. But who was the guy that came on with the timpani? Here I am playing the kettle drum.
Yeah, we might incorporate one of their things into one of the things.
Shall we do the wish?
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys ready for the wish? I know I am. Here we're coming up at the end of spring. And the nice thing about artificial flowers is they don't fade. So I still have my springtime wreath, but I do need my camera.
There you are.
Thank you. Okay, so you guys formulate your end of May, beginning of June wish. I have my wand. I have my crown. I have my certificate of permission from Stryker to bop him on the nose with my wand. So the way this works, as you know, is I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to bop Stryker on the nose with my wand, at which point your wish will be granted. That's how it works. Okay. So here we go. Got your wish? 3, 2, 1. May your wish be granted. Okay. That's going to be quite a wish. And Heather's there too in London, looks like.
Is Heather in London?
Yeah, she's there too. Well, that's exciting news.
No, she has an apple there. Does that mean she's in London? Or the Big Apple?
Oh, I don't know.
Or does it just...
Heather, are you in London too? Or are you in the Big Apple? We don't know. Enlighten us. John, it is so good to see you and to get your emoji contributions. You have no idea how much they are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, let's see. What is the, what's the bridge on this one? Oh, okay. That's easy.
Something like that.
So truth be told.
Oh, Heather's in the Big Apple.
Oh, okay. Well, it's great to have your vibe, though, Heather. What does Erin say? Is there a strange magnetic pull over London right now? Possibly.
Oh, her folks are in London, see?
Oh!
London.
I don't know. It must be because McCartney has a new album coming out on every kind of... he's got vinyl in different colors. He's got cassette tapes available. Anyway.
That's because... what is it? How's that? Swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycles 2x2. Rosy red cheeks of the little children. That's all I can remember.
That's all I can
Roger
remember.
Miller. Yeah. Roger Miller's song. Oh, and Vicky points out that we have to go back to camera 1.
Oh, thank you,
before
Vicky.
we get back into this
I
nonsense.
know. We're kind of starting to get into some random stuff here.
Bobby's on bicycles 2x2.
Westminster Abbey, the Tower, Big Ben,
The rosy red cheeks of the little children. That's a Roger Miller song for those of you who...
I always enjoyed that
never
song
heard
because of the reference to Westminster Abbey, because my whole childhood I was told that I have a relative buried in Westminster
Abbey.
Sir Isaac Spillman.
Oh.
He's under a carpet. My uncle found him there. I don't know.
Found him under a carpet.
Yeah.
So he's not, is he really buried, or is he like mob style got killed and rolled into a carpet?
He really, there's
and then they just took him the carpet into the, like.
No, he did a brass rubbing of the tomb. And
like the Sopranos, where somebody gets killed and they roll him into a carpet to take him out of the
That
place.
would be pretty hilarious. Anyway.
Okay, what are we doing here? We're doing this song.
I don't know.
Doing this song.
Count it off, kids.
2, 3, 4. With a surfer girl and the sun just hanging out, cruising Highway 1, fun, fun, fun. There won't be a party that will miss California. California. Truth be told, it's just a desert running hot and cold. Truth you see, it's just a matter of being free. I wanna live my life every day like it's a dream, a dream that's coming true, 'cause everything is what it seems, and there's not a lie under this blue sky, just a smile and never-ending play. California.
We should play that song more often.
I know.
It's a good song.
Yeah, we should. Well, it's kind of more of a summer song.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll.
References to Brian Wilson and all. But that's on the Golden Album, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
I can't. It's amazing to me that
Actually, let me see. The Golden Album came out probably around this time in 2008.
Ah, okay. And we get to see the mixer of that album
Tonight.
tonight.
If you're in LA,
Oh my God.
go to Gold Diggers if there's still tickets available. You won't be sorry.
You won't be sorry. It's going to be... I think it's going to be amazing. I just don't...
Unless all of these people have completely lost their voice. It's going to be... Yeah. James Ingveld is going to be there.
He's incredible too. I never even heard him.
He's kind of the same era. So there's a scene that happened in LA towards the end of the 80s, mid-80s, middle of the 80s. They usually call it like cow punk, but it was kind of all these people who were kind of like cusp of the punk rock thing in LA, who started doing country. And I mean like old honky tonk style country, but then like Lone Justice, which Maria McKee was in, was more rock. more rock and but James Engveld is from that, and he's great. Kind of like a more rootsy version of Chris Isaak, I would say.
Yeah, that's a really good comparison.
And then the duo that's hosting it is called the Mastersons, and they're a great duo of singer-songwriters, and they do sessions, and they've gone on the road with some famous people, and then they have a residency. They're a married duo like us who are more famous with their music than we are, but so they are, and they always have this. They have this thing that they do from time to time where they call it the Mastersons and Friends, and so they invite people. But we just found out. I could go on forever about Maria McKee.
I could too now.
We probably will next week.
Yeah.
So let's save it for
So
then.
we'll try and calm down, you guys.
Yeah.
Because we know you can't share passions with everyone.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Might not be your cup of tea, but
I just might post a couple YouTube videos just so you see what we're talking about with her. So I just want you to know that I listen to this song pretty much every day on my car radio. My car stereo.
Are you talking about Miss L.A. from the Coyotes album?
I am, yeah.
Which everybody who's watching this show has probably heard about it a million times, but we're going to keep talking about it. Because the more you play it, the better it is for us, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And it's out there on all the places, and you can still go to dennisrussell.bandcamp.com and purchase the actual physical CD.
And you took those great pictures and you framed them yesterday, where they're hanging in our on it proudly on the wall in the hall. The wall in the hall.
Yeah, I'm printing up some of those photos that we took for the
they're really beautiful.
For the thing. So try to get those in as merch.
Yeah, you could. Vicky likes it. Thanks, Vic. Vicky, I was thinking about you. Why? Because I put together a playlist of old 60s and 70s songs, and one of them is "If," which was your song when we had our trio, and I was thinking about how great you sang it. Anyway, if a picture paints 1,000 words, then how can I paint you?
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you?
Hey, that's pretty good, Dan.
The words will never show.
Listen to this.
The you I've come to know.
Oh my. Okay, well anyway, Vicky.
Bread. Is that bread?
Yeah, it's bread. Yep. I wanted to hear some of the old songs because you look for a 60s and 70s playlist on Spotify and they give you these cheesy things that are like some of them aren't even the original artists, and anyway.
Yeah, actually, John, we realized when we were showing John that maybe people don't understand, all the stuff you have to do to get your music off the internet. It's not like you just, used to walk into the record store, you buy the CD, you buy the album, you go home, you play it. Easy as that. Now you got to go through menus and you got to scroll down and you got to go here and you got to go there and then you got to back around and then you got to upload it into your thing and then the next thing you know, it's just a mess.
All the kids know how to do it.
Yeah,
but it's like for me, it was like kind of embarrassing because I didn't know how to. What do you mean? I have to scan the
so that
QR
was actually, John. We had the idea of doing a video tutorial on how to listen to Coyotes on the various platforms and how to download it from.
Did it work out, John? Are you able to get to it after all of that?
Yeah, I thought it should be in your. John, it should be in your
Apple
library.
Music
playlist. Look under playlist artist and look up Dennis Russell, and you should be able to find it.
Fingers crossed.
Or maybe under the recently added.
I don't know. We should have a.
So complicated. Well, we should do that.
We should just do it.
Sometimes I miss LA when I get stuck in traffic. When the temperature starts climbing and the sky's a perfect blue and the clouds have said goodbye, sometimes I miss LA. The night you sat beside me when jasmine fills the air. Sometimes I miss LA. Funny how it goes. Funny what reminds me. Funny how we roll way down that old highway. Sometimes I miss LA. When I'm making a burrito, how much better it would taste with your famous guacamole. Sometimes I miss LA. When I pay too much for coffee and they mispronounce my name the way you used to do to tease me. Funny how it goes. Funny what reminds me. Funny how we roll way down that old Sometimes I miss LA and your reflection in the windows. When I'm alone and watch the shops that line the street the way they do on the railroad. Sometimes I miss LA when the street signs turn to Spanish. Seems like we could have made it work. How come we couldn't make it work? Funny how it goes. Funny what reminds me. Funny how we roll. You went your way, I went my way. Funny how it goes. Funny what reminds me. Funny how we roll way down that old highway. Sometimes I miss LA when I get stuck in traffic. Then I look in my rear view, see who is behind me.
Arturo, that is such a great post. That's just how I feel about that song. Such a great road trip song, Coyotes. I mean, the whole album is, but
As
Coyotes.
soon as it goes into that gang, 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 you just want to go like. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah, it can be
This is what your
dangerous.
foot does it. Your
Gotta-
foot goes. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that could be dangerous then.
Ding, 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 ding. You wish you had a stick shift in your car when that song
Right?
comes
Oh,
on.
yeah.
You just want to go like.
Yeah, I miss having a stick shift. I used to always, point of pride, always had a stick shift, but, times change. What are we doing?
Times change. Well, we got to do a quick surf report because
yeah.
look how late it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Darn it.
I know,
It's
I've got
late.
people to see.
You got people to see. People
Miles to
teach
drive
piano.
before I sleep.
That's right. But first of all, we need to make sure everybody is safe when they're out there in the ocean today. We got 1 to 2 feet waves, and that's pretty big for what's been going on lately. The knee to thigh high if you're a full-grown adult, but that 2 feet can be almost up to your shoulders if you're just a little kid. So parents, watch out. Make sure your kids don't get engulfed in the wave that's coming over. 2 knots winds coming off cross shore. We got a water temperature of 60 degrees. Now in Carpinteria, they say it's going to be 66, but it is beautiful blue skies right now, and it might get up a little warmer. In Santa Barbara, it's supposed to get up to 78 degrees and be sunny all day. The forecast was for partly cloudy, but Laura, do you see any clouds in that sky?
Nary a cloud do I see.
Me either. How about you, Dennis? Do you see any clouds? Spike, I don't see any clouds at all. Me either. So here's what to do. Just walk outside and trust what you see. Who needs that app that tells you what the weather is when you got your own eyes? Hey, Spike. Hey, Ray. Hey, what do your eyes tell you is the weather out today? Well, Spike, it is totally sunny out there at Carpinteria State Beach when I came flapping in here. Yeah, that's what I think too. But did you know that the app says it's supposed to be partly cloudy all day? Partly cloudy, partly schmouty, I say. It is perfectly great beach weather right now, man. And all you kids, you just got to go out there and get out in the sun, have some fun, build your castles in the sand with your own bare hand, get out into the ocean and do a little splosion. Splosion, that's SPL. Is SPF? What is that? I don't know, man. I don't need none of that. But, you might get your SPF 30, 40, 50, whatever you need to make sure you don't get all red like a lobster. Don't want to be red like no lobster. No lobster on a human being with white skin is not a good look. Not at all. Hey, what about the tide? Hey, what about the tide? Hey, were you throwing your voice into my mouth just a second ago? Yep, and then I did it again in my own mouth. Yep. Well, what do we got here? Spike, you always say the tide. Well, high tide's 11:45 a.m. coming right up. What's the low tide? The low down on the low tide is 3:55 p.m. 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 That's at night, right? No, it's in the afternoon. It means afternoon is what it means. Okay. Well, I'm going to go, man, because the show is getting long and they got more songs to sing. And I'm going to go out there and just do my thing. Going to glide and abide. Oh, take the ride. It's all sly and fine. And see you later there, Stingray. Hey, everybody, have a fun time out there today. Great beach weather. And enjoy yourself.
Wow. So we got to catch up to the thread here. It looks like your mom came in.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Joe. And maybe Jesse's there too. I'm not sure.
Raining,
but anyway,
right?
Great to see you. Looks like it's raining there. And Robert put up a link to the band
where you
camp.
can buy it or you can even donate money towards the Coyotes' cause.
The Coyotes cause. There you go.
And right now, if you were to donate money, you can put in money for the digital download. It's $10. Of course, you can listen to it on free other places.
Yeah.
But that contributes so that we can pay the bills associated with the recording, and then maybe do some more recording
or traveling, so we can come to a location near you.
Are you hinting that?
Yep, I am hinting.
Yeah, well, we have to make sure. Our time got changed on this festival. Somebody else. First of all, it's the festival overall is June 27th to 28th.
Both days.
Both days.
Saturday and
amazing Sunday. People. Both days. We were originally scheduled for Saturday at 2, but somebody had to switch, and we accommodated that switch, and we're going to play Sunday, June 28th at 4 p.m. So that'll be late afternoon under the pines in Idlewild at the Spirit Mountain Retreat Center.
It'll be awesome.
Looking forward to that.
Yep. And let's see what else happened. And Vicki mentioned the name of our old trio, our community college trio, she and my sister and I. The Picardy Third, we called it. It's a music theory thing. You ever want to know what it means? I can explain in about 2 minutes, but not now. What you want to do?
Well,
ooh, that's a good one.
Should we do this one?
Yeah, I think I'd play this one on. Yeah.
Okay, I got to take that thing off of there. That's that. Okay, since we're going to be down in Hollyweird tonight, around places where we used to
our old haunts.
Play music ourselves in the little fun clubs down there. We're going to be on Santa Monica Boulevard, which is just one over from
Sunset.
It's a long road heading west, where the sun goes down. The lights have all come up on marquee all over town. Underneath the billboards I'm found among the traffic sound after sunset. Pull into the parking lot just past Crescent Heights, a crooked bar of hopefuls for the open mic. Give it all I got. At dawn I'll see my name in the lights after sunset. Well, you get 2 songs to prove to a room full of strangers, trying to make them friends, bring them on the ride, and get them listening after sunset. Every night I pack up all my dreams, pick up my guitar and sing. Los Angeles get their wings and come to play on the boulevard after sunset. We're worshiping at the church of songs, stepping on a stage to play the newest offering to the gods. Sometimes I wonder if there's any other place where I belong after sunset. I got my first taste of whiskey on a Tuesday night. A hustler across the street, stopped traffic going by. I felt the ghost of my heroes up and down my spine after sunset. Every night I pack up all my dreams, pick up my guitar and sing. Los Angeles get their wings and come to play on the boulevard after sunset. go back and walk those steps. Some temples have crumbled, they didn't stand the test. Even the tower is gone, let the record rest. Throw 5 into the case of the kids singing well into the night. And I hear the echo in the street of Josh and Mike and Jeff and Laura and Chad and Homer T, and the melodies and the beat and the chords and the heartbeats so deep, a part of me after sunset. Every pick up my guitar and sing. Los Angeles get their wings and come to play on the boulevard after sunset. After sunset. After sunset. After sunset. Well, all right, friends and neighbors. Thank you for watching, and we'll be here next Sunday.
If all goes well.
No, we should be here.
We should be.
Well, we have plans to be here.
We have plans to be here. Yeah.
Yeah.